There are three reasons that I made La Americana. One big reason, obviously, was my aunt, Eva Garza, because she was an internationally recognized star that history has lost, and that my family has spent time and energy to bring her back to the public.
Tu amor no fue nada verdad.
So that was a big reason for me. I wanted to pay homage to her and bring her person, her music back to the world. The second reason was because I wanted to recognize that American music is also Latin music, and they shouldn't be separated out to me. It's all American music. And by American music, I guess I'll include all the Americas, but I was talking right then about the United States, where I live. My roots music was this music. Latin American music, I think, does engage a wide audience, in part because the rhythms that Latin American culture brings to the table, and those rhythms are not just from Mexico or Spain, the Afro-Caribbean rhythms, for example. The rhythms that are brought to the table for any listening population, frankly, I think they just make you want to move. They make you want to dance.
Olvidar agravios porque ya te perdoné, tal vez no lo sepas nunca, tal vez no lo puedas creer, tal vez te provoque risa verme tirado a tus pies.
One of the big challenges I had was to find someone to help me create the sound that I could hear in my head but couldn't express. I found a producer after 2 years of looking, Lisa Morales. She is a fabulous producer, musician. She works out of San Antonio. With Lisa, we found musicians in San Antonio and in Austin to essentially create the sound we wanted. And even then, even with those musicians, and they were very, like you said, they're extremely incredible, notable musicians. Even with the musicians we found, there were a couple of songs that still, it took a long time to find exactly the right rhythm and feel. And I had to go all the way over to France to find the last musician to help me complete the CD. When I was going through the process of deciding what it was I was going to make musically, one question I had was, should it be an English-speaking album or a Spanish-speaking album? Or should it be a Spanish and an English-speaking album? Or, you know, all those questions I had. And yes, I wanted my aunt's music to be in it, but it didn't have to be all my aunt's music. In fact, it's not.
Pa quererte mucho, varón, pa desearte el bien, varón, pa olvidar agravios porque ya te perdoné, tal vez no lo sepas nunca, tal vez no lo puedas creer, tal vez te provoque risa verme tirado a tus pies.
I really value the knowledge of any knowledge that has to do with my heritage. And so I was sort of acknowledging my love of my heritage, my native tongue that's not mine, and yet I'm adopting it by virtue of the fact of singing it. It is a way that I can speak Spanish through song, and it's sort of celebrating that. I have a lot of friends that are non-Spanish speaking that come and hear my music. They often tell me, you know, I don't really know what you're saying, but I don't really have to, because it's how you present it, and I can just, my heart feels it. I think that's powerful. I would like for people to put on La Americana and be able to find joy in just that moment of listening to whatever song they're listening to just be in that moment with that song and laugh or smile, or as they say, boogie in the room. That's what I like. That's enough for me.
Tú que sabes sufrir, tú que sabes llorar, tú que puedes decir